April 1st, 2026. Prarthana narrowly escapes a dangerous accident when Gautam steps in just in time, saving her from a potentially fatal glass mishap. The incident leaves everyone shaken. Meanwhile, Anupama exposes the truth about Prakash and Sonu, triggering outrage among the villagers, who begin demanding justice and retribution for their actions. April 2nd, 2026. Rishi realizes his mistake in misjudging Anupama and sincerely apologizes, leading to an emotional reconciliation between them. Determined to move forward, they decide to take a trip to Dvarka, where they spend time together, trying to rebuild their bond and find peace. April 3rd, 2026. The families are overjoyed as Anupama and Rahi return home, bringing a sense of warmth back into the house. However, the happiness is short-lived when Peri opens up to Rahi, revealing her growing fear that Raja might be cheating on her, leaving Rahi deeply concerned. April 4th, 2026. On Diwali, Anupama visits the Kothari family, but is left shocked upon unexpectedly encountering Gautam. Despite the tension, the families come together to celebrate the festival. Amid the festivities, Prarthana begins to grow suspicious of Mahi's behavior, sensing that something is not right. April 5th, 2026. Prarthana warns Mahi to maintain her distance from Gautam, sensing potential trouble. Later, both families celebrate Govardhan Puja with joy and devotion. During the celebration, Anupama narrates the story behind the festival to Jaya, bringing a moment of calm amidst rising tensions. April 6, 2026. Ishani takes a bold and risky step by blackmailing Raja, eventually extorting money from him. At the same time, Anupama advises Mahi to stay away from Gautam, worried that his presence could lead to further complications within the family. April 7th, 2026. Shock hits Anupama when Peri reveals that she can no longer stay with Raja. She exposes the truth about Raja's involvement with Ishani, leaving Anupama stunned and the situation far more serious than expected. April 8th, 2026. Parag insists that Anupama stay out of the issue, claiming it is strictly between the Kothari and Shah families. Meanwhile, Leela, Kinjal, and Paratosh plead with Anupama to remain involved, but she stands firm in her decision, choosing not to interfere further despite the emotional pressure. April 9th, 2026. Anupama warns everyone about the consequences of their actions, trying to prevent further damage. Parag, however, loses his temper and lashes out at Peri and Ishani. In contrast, Rahi tries to calm the situation by encouraging Parag and Vasundhara to speak directly with Peri and resolve matters peacefully. April 10th, 2026. Leela stops Hasmukh from stepping in to help Peri, insisting that it is Paki's responsibility to handle the family issue. Meanwhile, Ishani isolates herself by locking herself in a room, ignoring Paki's desperate attempts to reach out and talk to her. April 11th, 2026. Tension escalates when Ishani is found unconscious, sending the entire family into panic. She is rushed to the hospital, where Anupama breaks down at her bedside, overwhelmed with guilt, fear, and helplessness as she watches Ishani fight for her life. April 12th, 2026. Anupama comforts Ishani as she regains consciousness and reassures her that Varun will be punished for his actions. Determined to set things right, Anupama reveals the full truth about Raja and Ishani to Peri, ensuring that nothing remains hidden anymore. April 13th, 2026. The Kothari family is left shocked when Ansh reveals the truth about Mahi's feelings, bringing hidden emotions into the open. Later, Anupama and her family approach Peri, seeking forgiveness for the mistakes involving Ishani, hoping to mend broken relationships. April 14th, 2026. Mahi tries to convince the family that Gautam has genuinely changed and deserves another chance. After much hesitation, Vasundhara finally agrees, giving her approval for Mahi and Gautam's marriage, marking a major turning point. April 15th, 2026. Rahi questions Prem, trying to uncover more truths, while Vasundhara persuades Parag to support Mahi and Gautam's marriage. Meanwhile, Anupama fiercely confronts and beats the person who attempted to blackmail Ishani, showing her protective side. She then warns Varun sternly and instructs Ishani to delete all the incriminating photos from his phone to protect herself. At the same time, Parag advises Ansh to focus on the family business, suggesting that Gautam step in to assist him, hinting at new dynamics forming within the family.